Going to the Korean fair, Korean fair. Going to the Korean fair. Hey, Bismillah. Korean fair. Going to the Korean fair. At a very slow pace because I'm a bad driver. Hi honey, we'll get back to the fair just now. But I want to take this opportunity, since I'm going to a Korean fair, to do a K-beauty inspired makeup tutorial or like makeup look. And like when you say Instagram makeup, you automatically have this like thing that comes to your head of like the strong brows, heavy eyeshadow, eyeliner, loads of highlight, thick foundation. Now they're like the opposite of Instagram makeup. It's always like a very light, glowy base for your foundation, very like low coverage, not high coverage. Another thing I've noticed a lot is a lot of blush. They really love the youthful, glowy, fresh look for the skin. I really want to wear this hijab, so I'm just going to change it real quick. I want to start with the Photo Ready Skin Lights Illuminating thingy. I'll leave the details of everything I'm using down below. So if you guys want to like use the same products, the names, the color, and if I have any links to where I bought them from, I'm going to add those too. I'm going to use this Giorgio Armani Silk Finish Luminous Silk Foundation. I'm in the color 6.5. The reason I'm using this foundation is because it is very low coverage, but you can build it up. Also, it gives a very luminous finish, and I genuinely see so many Korean YouTubers that I follow using this foundation. And it's actually one of my fave. The kind of finish it gives this foundation very luminous. Luminous Pressed Powder by Sleek. I'll be using this pencil by Rimmel. Koreans, a lot of Korean, by the way, I'm so sorry if I keep saying Koreans, I mean Korean beauty gurus. Not obviously, not all Koreans do their makeup the same. But I find that they love straight eyebrows. So I'm going to try as much as possible to make my eyebrows straight. Some concealer to fix this situation. I'm going to use my NYX HD one because it's a little bit lighter than my other ones. I guess. I tried. It's so bougie, they call it a lip conditioner. This is by MAC. It's so good, like it really hydrates your lips. I'm gonna be using this palette. Surprise, surprise. So what I'm gonna do is just accentuate what is there. So I'm gonna accentuate my crease. Just like you contour. I'm just gonna contour my eyes. Switching out to a fluffier brush. Good, and I'm doing it under my eyes as well. Here's the difference. So you can see I just like contoured basically, and then I'm gonna highlight the lid and in here and up here so it's be more forward. Okay, I'm gonna use Bay. So it's just a matte white shadow, but not white completely because obviously I'm not white completely. And I'm gonna put that here on my lid. You see, contouring makes something look deeper inside, and where you highlight looks like it's in front. And a little bit with the Becca Champagne Pop. So I'm gonna use these two pinks from this palette, which is a huge surprise to you, I'm sure. Go ham with the blush, and then take a little bit of that blush and just go over your eyes, like what's left on the brush. Because again, we're trying to go for that really natural look, and if you're blushing the same color as there is a little bit in your crease, it kind of looks more natural. More blush, yeah. Okay. Okay. Now I'm just gonna line the top of my eyes, not actually like wing it out. I'm gonna go with this Revlon Dramatic Definition mascara. You can actually get this at Super Cosmetics. They have many different types, like with different colored tops that do different things. I personally love this purple one for like a very like this natural look. Like it's not clumpy. It doesn't make your eyelashes too long or too crazy. Because with me, my eyelashes are already like, alhamdulillah, they're pretty long. So when I use like a very strong one, like for example the Better Than Sex one, it looks like I'm wearing fake lashes, and sometimes that's not, you know, it's not what you're trying to do. But I'm gonna try and do it with this NYX lip liner instead of an actual lipstick, because I feel like I might have more control. Basically what you do is you want to make it look like your lips are stained red, like they're like, it's kind of natural, but like kind of like if you just had a red lolly ice cream, and the kind of stain it would leave like in the middle, but on the ends it wouldn't be there. So that's what I'm gonna try and do. Yes, I'm very happy with that. I'm gonna take a little bit of this and just like add to my cheeks. Because if you're naturally blushing, there are areas of your face that are gonna blush more, like darker than the other places. I don't know if that makes sense. But like when you see someone blushing, it's usually a bit patchy. This is the final look. I'm not really happy with the luminosity. Like I want to glow more, because I feel like Korean girls really glow. So I'm just gonna add this. It's a Becca opal like liquid illuminator. It's a very natural, beautiful finish. Okay, I think I've done my best for the first time trying this. I definitely failed on the eyebrows. These look like my natural, like my normal eyebrows. Hey guys, so we just got to the fair, and I'm gonna walk you guys through the stalls and see what's happening. And I'm pretty sure that is that YouTube challenge hot noodles. So anyway, I'm gonna go around the stalls and show you guys what there is. Guys, look, you can buy Oreo cereal. This is the best thing I've seen today, for sure.
Have you feel?
Thank you. Oh, it even has the white stuff, right? I straight up came to this fair for this. Cereal have Oreo. It's worth 900. Just pay the 900, you buy your happiness in a box, and you go about your life. A grape juice drink with the actual grapes inside. Just get Carrefour, 142 bob. These taste so good, they taste like jelly, the grapes. Okay, so when you come in there, like all this seems to be the food section, and now we're going into the electronics section. Okay, this is kind of the boring section. Like they have TVs, microwaves, fridges, stuff like that. I'm really just looking out for the face masks and like Korean K-beauty and stuff. So that's what we're trying to do right now. We finally reached the beauty section, which is clearly why I came. They're getting like free makeovers over here and over there. But let's go around the stalls and see what we can get, what are the prices, what's up. Guys, our first stop is at Moretu, and you guys are selling liquid lipsticks, right?
We're selling liquid lipstick. As you can see, there are 3 colors.
I like this color, the red one.
Yes. So that's red. We are calling it Nairobi red.
Oh, Nairobi red representing. So that's the purple one. You see there's like a sheen on it. Oh, this is a nice color.
And I think you can
This is
also
the
feel
best.
the application is
Yeah, very smooth. This one is my favorite. I think followed by this. And I love how this pink is not that bubblegum pink.
Yes.
That's a wearable pink.
yes. And also in
We're a Kenyan brand, right?
Kenyan brand.
To support our people, you guys need to come down and support our people. Hey guys, here we have some Korean shampoos and conditioners. What's this?
This is a shampoo, actually this one.
Okay.
And you can see,
Yeah, it's very thick.
yeah, very thick. It's not like water.
Okay guys, I came to this Korean fair solely for a stall with face mask like this. What is the company called? Tech. Hopefully I said that right. So I'm just gonna look through the masks with you guys. It's the monthly new feet. Is this the one where you will peel your feet?
Yeah, that's
I've seen this on Instagram, it looks so satisfying. Some eye masks. Okay, so the stalls with face masks are this one, which looks super bougie, like yeah, and there was another one there, but that was about it. The other ones are makeup stores which are Kenyan, which you should support, and yeah, that's about it. Okay, we've basically finished. Hi. Okay guys, we've basically gone all the way around now back in the electronics area. I don't know if you guys can hear me over the music. Also guys, I don't know if you noticed, but I dressed all orientally. I thought the lighting would be nice here, but anyway. I'll show you guys some details of my outfit. I've got this like side vibe, like those real masks. Then this is from Hong Kong, it's not from Korea, so I'm not trying to like play anyone or whatever or appropriate anyone's culture. And I wore it with this inner dress which is blue and my chiffon blue hijab. Let me go a little far. This is what's happening on the hands. The jewelry is all silver. I just feel like silver and blue go together quite well. This is the shoe situation. Guys, I'm trying seaweed for the first time. How much is one package?
Actually, right now we are not selling this.
Oh, you're not selling?
Yeah, we're just introducing and just
okay.
display.
So if you guys want to try, get introduced to seaweed. It's a weird taste, but also like you want to keep tasting it. Hey, crepe tamu. I got this grape thing. Honestly, in this whole thing of shopping, this is the only thing I decided to buy because it's so yummy and it's only 100 bob.
Oh, ni ngozi tu gishir mama.
No, mimi nakuna ina hiyo ngoja nionyeshe. Hizo hapo grapes. Okay, now we're at Two Rivers and I thought since I'm here, I'll just show you guys what's happening with the Black Friday sales. Madora, my fave. Guys, this is my favorite perfume right now. Olympian is 20% off. These nice sheet masks for 20% off. I've never tried them though, so. Okay, this is the aloe vera balancing spray. Let's see what it is. Doesn't smell of anything. Oh, you can't really see, but it's very moisturizing. Fresh cactus hydrating spray. Let's see what that's about. All of them don't have smell, which is really good because if you're spraying something on your face and your skin, you don't want it to have a lot of fragrance because it dries out your skin. It smells nice. This is the Sakura spray. It smells really nice. I really want to try their eyebrow pencils, this one, the 3-in-1. But actually tomorrow on Saturday, if you buy one, you'll get one free at Miniso. So I'm actually just coming to check what it is that I want to buy, and then I'll get the second one free. Oh, they have quite a lot of makeup. I definitely want to try this. It's their, what's it called? A toner, but it has flowers inside. That's so cute, so beautiful. I don't know why, but I'm extremely obsessed with wet wipes. And they have so many different types. And is that the price? Or is that the price of that? Let's see. Bitch, I think this is the price. They even have these really nice makeup organizers. I love these acrylic ones because they're so neat. Alright, let's talk my favorite purses here. I love this one. Like, it's so classy, so pretty, and it will go with so many outfits as well. So I've been wanting this bag because it's so cute and such a like a unique shape. This is my favorite bag. So cute. Okay, but how cute is this? I can't. It has a chain inside as well. This is so freaking cute. Oh, it's like a sponge. That's a lot of pigment. That's a really nice color. Thing in orange as well. The pigment is really good. I really like this. Whew, I'm really tired actually. Like, we've done so much walking, it's crazy. But now I'm back. I just wanted to check in and like round it up. Got my coffee here. And the beauty of having a party is leftover cake. I may or may not finish all this cake. I don't know. We're not gonna talk about it. But anyway, I'm gonna edit this right now and then I'll finish my coffee. I'm probably gonna watch some YouTube videos and then I'll edit and upload it.
I knew you'd be eating cake.
Speaking of YouTube videos, this there's a channel called Female Killers on YouTube. It's so, if you guys like crime, it's so addictive. Like, they do like small just documentaries and reenactments of like crimes committed by women. I mean, it's called Female Killers. I'm about to watch this one of Ruth Ellis documentary. I hope she did something juicy. See, they like reenact the crime and everything. Life. Anyway, I want to do this.
Hi.
Maybe only eat half of this cake and then edit this video and upload it for you guys. Okay guys, I'm just editing this now and I thought I'd explain the next couple of clips and what happened after this whole tea situation. My cat baby is pregnant and she's supposed to give birth next month on the 15th. So me, I'm very not about that life. I'm not about to sit here and like help a cat give birth. I don't know the first thing about that. I'm not a vet. I'm not anything. I'm not strong enough for that. Okay. So I had agreed with my vet that a week before her due date, I would take baby to stay with the vet for the week. So, you know, if she gives birth earlier, later, whatever, he'll deal with that situation. Like, it's not on me. Then yesterday, I was editing, and I had like 2 hours of footage, so it was a lot. And then she started acting very, very weird. Like, she was being overly affectionate, like rubbing herself on me and like wanting to be petted. And she's not normally like that. She was making meows that she doesn't normally make. And I was just like, you know, I called my brother and I was like, yo, like, baby's acting super weird. Like, what's up with that? But like, I don't know, none of us were like, oh, she's giving birth, you know, like that just did not click into my head. It became obvious that she's definitely like, what's it called, like having contractions and everything. So I was like, okay, I'm trying to get a hold of my vet. My vet wasn't answering. I tried this other vet that I kind of know, but I don't use regularly, but at least I know him. Still wasn't answering, and it's understandable. It was like around 12:31ish at this point. And this is Kenya, so I'm not about to like find some random vet on the internet and call them to my house at 1 a.m. You know, like Kenya's not that kind of place where that would be a wise decision. So I was like, okay, Mariam, gonna have to man up, and you're gonna have to help baby, and we're gonna have to get through this. I was freaking out. Ma, she's giving birth, she's getting contractions. But I googled everything I could Google, and I saw this thing about how to make them their nest and how they like it to be in the dark and by themselves and have some water and food and like make a box and kind of like put stuff inside and make it dark, whatever. So I set it all up for her. You guys, baby is giving birth. Like, I don't even know what to do. Baby, you're supposed to wait and we take you to the vet next week, baby. I don't know if she's having a miscarriage or she's actually giving birth. And she kept jumping out of the box and like coming to where I was, like onto my bed. And ain't no way baby was gonna give birth on my bed, right? So I kept like taking her back, and then I ended up just sitting with her at the box. Hey, baby, I'm sorry. Sorry, baby.
I know you're stressing yourself out.
What am I stressing myself out?
If we watch and something goes wrong, what can we do?
Help her somehow, I don't know.
We're not even remotely like know what to do though.
What's that? What's that? What's that face? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that face is, baby. I don't know what to do.
Panic, she can hear the tone.
Okay, I'm calm, I'm collected, and I'm with you. She fully opened her mouth just now, and I've never seen her do that. Oh, I'm sorry.
You'll get through this, baby.
I'm here for you, baby. Inshallah, you'll be okay, baby. What? Baby, is that a baby coming out? You have to let us know. Relax. Baby, I'm here for you. We're calm. Something's coming. Then things went very south very fast. She jumped, at one point she jumped out of the box, ran onto my carpet, and I was like, so I went after her, because obviously I don't want like blood and water all over my carpet, all over my room, like yuck. So I went and I like picked her up to like take her back, and I saw legs coming out of her butt, and I was like, oh my god, there's a guy coming out. And she was like, oh my god, there's a guy coming out. Like she was freaking out. She was just shaking her butt left and right, like kind of like flinging it out of her. Like I don't understand if that's the way, I don't think that's the way cats give birth. It looked very weird. And then she just like, she was jumping all over the place. Like I couldn't even catch her or like contain her. And then she ended up like running into my bathroom, because stupid me, I left like the closet door open, my bathroom door open. I just didn't expect the jumping, you know. I thought like she's in so much pain, like I didn't expect her to like jump around. So she's jumping around, flinging her butt left and right, and Maskini, this poor little baby kitten gets flings out of her and like pops flat onto the tile. And me, I'm screaming. Baby is like running and jumping around. We were just a hot mess. And the umbilical cord was still attached to the cat, the sack, all of that. And the cat was extremely premature. No hair, not even like slits where her eyes are supposed to be. Like very like like not formed. Like I'm not gonna put in the pictures or videos of that kitten because it's quite graphic. So I didn't want to pick it up or touch it, because obviously you touch a kitten, it might get your smell on it and the mom might reject it. But baby wouldn't touch it either. So I was like, fam, like you need to do something. Yeah, I don't know what to do, you have to do it. Put her in the bathroom, put her nest in there, her food, water, everything. And I kept checking in on her, waiting for her to do something, but she wasn't doing anything. She left the baby on the tile, getting cold, poor thing. And how she entered the box, and she was just kind of like looking at it and walking away, and looking at it and walking away. And she wasn't cutting the umbilical cord either. So I was like, okay, Google, tell me what to do, right? So I Google. And then I found some articles saying that if you take the cat and show her the umbilical cord a couple of times and like kind of put her face into it a little bit without being aggressive, just kind of like putting her nose near it so she can see it and sort of bring her attention to it, that she would cut it for the baby. Because if she stays after an hour with it still on, the baby is most likely to die. So yeah, I took her, kind of put her face near it a couple of times, like brought her to it, made her sniff it and look at it. And then she ended up cutting the umbilical cord and eating the whole sack and everything. So I was like, okay, this is a good sign. But the most important thing is that she wasn't warming the baby and she wasn't feeding, like breastfeeding the baby. So then she cut the umbilical cord and then she walked away and like kind of left it on the tile. And I was so scared to touch it. I was so scared to do anything to it, but I wasn't about to go to sleep while a little kitten was sitting in the tiles of my bathroom dying, you know? So long story short, I ended up Googling some more. I was like, okay, an abandoned kitten born premature. What should I do, Google? and I found these recipes for droppers, and they told me to put in an eye drop thing. So I went and I scoured the house for eye drops. I emptied them, put in 2 egg yolks that I beat with some water, because apparently cats are allergic to lactose and can't drink cow's milk, and you shouldn't give cow's milk to a kitten. So I did that, and now here's the hard part, where I had to actually go and pick the cat up and like put it in a box. Like I took a little plastic box, put some tissues in there, put on a heater in my room, took the cat, put it in the box, and it was so fragile, my god, like I was so scared. Anyway, picked it up, put it in there, and I started like breathing on it, like, because this one article was saying just do like and like your warm air would like warm it up, because the mother is supposed to warm it up, and that's the most important thing. Then I was doing that, then then Maskini, she was opening her mouth and being like she's opening her mouth to get me to feed. I'll insert some videos of where you can hear her voice. And so I fed her, and I was supposed to feed her every 2 hours. That's what the internet told me. So we were doing that, and I would feed her and then like take her to the bathroom and give her back to Bebe, just in case maybe her maternal instincts will kick in and like she'll do something. But all she did was lick her clean, and then sort of like sit on her. And then so I heard the baby going yeah, like making weird noises. So I went to check on her, and my skinny baby had just sat on her, and I think that was just how much like her best effort at like doing something, and she really didn't know what to do. So I had to like obviously take her out from under Bebe because she was suffocating. And maybe I should have just let nature take its course and sort of like let Bebe do her thing. But I don't know, I just couldn't. I just couldn't. So I took her out again, fed her, put her like near a heater but not at a heater. Warmed up water, tried to warm her up. She got her temperature up. She was eating, she was making noises, wiggling around. Things were looking up. Then around 5 a.m, because we were up all night, like I was up all night with this baby, and obviously checking on Bebe, because a cat doesn't give birth to one kid. Like she clearly had other kids in her and they weren't coming out. So I was so worried that Bebe was going to die or something. So that was the whole night. I was just checking in on them, and I really just editing this video was the last thing on my mind. The baby was looking up. I was honestly very hopeful, even though the internet told me like premature kittens just don't make it, because they really need their mom in the first 2-3 weeks of life. Otherwise you're just very unlikely to survive. Because my skin, she was like moving and stuff, and I went on Instagram live. I was freaking out, and I got a little bit of advice and a little bit of comfort at least, and some hope. And then by the time Swala came around like 5:30ish, the kitten had passed away. And I was just like, oh my god, like I was so exhausted and so disappointed, so sad. Then obviously first thing in the morning, called my vet, took Bebe to the vet, buried the kitten, and took Bebe to the vet. They said she had 3 more kids inside of her, and it's obviously life-threatening for them to still be inside. 2 of them are dead, and 1 of them we could see the heartbeat. So actually right now Bebe is at the vet, and she's gonna stay there for 2 days, just in case, because she said basically the miscarriages will happen today and tomorrow, if they will happen. If they don't happen today or tomorrow, there's hope for her to carry it full term and at least give birth to that 1, and then give birth to 2 stillbirth. And poor Bebe, she was so tired. She was crying like those weird meow cries, and even now, like I'm even so emotional just thinking about it, because I don't care what no one says. I don't care if it's stupid. I don't care if I'm a cat lady. I love my baby. Like I wouldn't take in a cat and like have a pet and not care about it. Like what the hell? Obviously everybody loves their pets, and you get invested in them, and if they get sick you obviously are worried. I'm not gonna cry. It's over. Anyway, she's fine right now. She's with the vet. At least the time that evening where she didn't have a vet attention, it was just me giving her what the internet was telling me to do, was I was distraught. Like I was just like, please don't die on me, like I'm gonna feel so guilty, like because I didn't do anything wrong, and the vets weren't open. So but still you have that responsibility of the cat. Anyway, yeah, so now alhamdulillah babe is okay. She's with the vet. They said she's in good health. She has no infections or anything that caused the miscarriage. Said sometimes these things happen for no reason because she seems quite healthy. So alhamdulillah, there's nothing wrong with her, which is what I feared the most. And she said she'll most likely have these miscarriages. But yeah, that's what happened. And now the next day we came back from the vet, and I tried to go to Miniso for those buy one get one free thing, and then yeah, I edited this video and it's up now. That's a little update, and thank you to everyone who came up on live at such a ungodly hour of the night. I think it was like 2 or 3 a.m. when I was on Instagram live asking for help, because I was like, oh my god, maybe one of my friends on Instagram is a vet, maybe, and they can help me. But apparently no vets ever thought to press follow on my Instagram. But alhamdulillah, at least that cat, even if the kitten did die, it had 2 good meals. She spent some time with her mom. They did spend a few hours together where they were like sitting together, and baby was grooming her. She just didn't feed her, and she was warm and she was cuddled, and she had a good few hours, maskini. At least she didn't die on a cold tile in my bathroom while her mom is like hiding and scared of her, you know.